So the World card can be about endings and beginnings. It can be about freedom, with this woman really free up in the sky, kind of floating around up there. I'm seeing you finding freedom. You found some freedom at this time after some kind of trial that you had. You went through a lot. I'm seeing you went through a whole lot of terrible kind of things before you actually came into this time of freedom. I am seeing someone who could have been holding you back, or maybe you felt held back by this person, and then you were free. And I'm seeing this feeling of freedom, but then there was kind of a mixed feeling as well for you. So it was like you were free, but then there was kind of some sadness around that as well. Happiness mixed in with sadness. Yes, there was a relief. I'm seeing relief that you finally moved on from a lot of problems that were surrounding this situation. It was probably a love situation I'm seeing. This is probably about an ex. But then there was also this sadness because you had to move on from hope. You moved on from problems, you moved on from hope as well. Hope that things were going to be better, or hope that things were going to be different. It really wasn't easy to let go of this feeling of hope I'm seeing. Even if there was only a tiny bit of hope, a tiny bit of hope, it was still there. The feeling was still there. And it was there for a lot longer than you want it to be there. And I'm seeing that, you might have had an idea that, oh, I should have been over this by now. I should have been over this by now. There's no set time that you should be over anything. It's really up to the individual. Each person's individual. Each soul is individual. There are people who might come along and tell you, oh, you should be over this by this time. Or, I hear all these silly kind of rules like, oh, for every year with someone, it takes you a month to get over it. And all these kind of things that people kind of measure people's feelings. You cannot measure people's feelings. You cannot measure people's souls in numbers. You cannot do that. Each person is an individual. Each soul is an individual. There's no set time. There's no set, there is no set way, or there's no must, or there's no should. There's no kind of, I should be finished this by now or over this by now. Sorry, I'm not making any sense. I'm trying to kind of tell you what I'm kind of thinking and seeing in this. And now there's a drill going on off outside as well. But yes, don't let anyone tell you that you should be over anything. And don't listen to any of these things telling you, oh, by this time you should be feeling this. It really is not true. It's all rubbish. You're an individual. It takes you the time that it takes you as an individual person. And the concept of time is made up anyway. Of course, yes, we have the sun comes up and then the moon comes up at night time. Of course, we have day and night. But the concept of measuring time, days, months, years, this person's this age, they should be like this. This person's that age, they should be. It's not true. It's all just made up. Somebody has made up that concept. Now, yes, we follow it because it gives us structure and it gives us, weeks, weekends, days, whatever. We measure things. That's okay. It gives us some purpose. It gives us some way of kind of putting up signposts and putting up deadlines and all of these kinds of things. There's no problem with it. But when it comes to our souls, when it comes to our feelings, there's no time limit. It's completely up to you. I won't say any more about that because I'll go on and on. Yes, there's a drill. I'm going to try and ignore it. The next card you have, your past, is the Two of Wands. So yes, you came out of this time. You knew that, you had a lot of opportunities in front of you when you came out of this time. Because, that's the positive. You didn't have these opportunities when you're around this person, or you felt that you couldn't pursue these opportunities around these people. I keep on saying possibilities. Opportunities are possibilities. But yes, so that was the positive mixed in with the negative, this loss of hope. But yes, this positive is something you're focusing on at this time, which is really good. It was really good you were focusing on this. And yes, I'm seeing this was a time of looking at possibilities in front of you, looking at opportunities you had in front of you. and also processing what you'd been through at the same time, processing all of these ideas you had, what you wanted to do with these ideas that you couldn't do before. You knew you had the whole world in front of you, actually, like the man in this card. He has the world in his hands. But part of you is still thinking about this person, I'm seeing, and that's perfectly fine. It just takes time, as I say, to get out of that kind of feeling. If you look at this man, he's holding one wand. There's still another wand behind him, like a shadow. So yes, this was probably again, this was probably an axe, and that's what they were to you at this time. They were a shadow following you around in your mind and also in your emotions. They were following you, and you're kind of trying to shake them off. But don't concentrate on shaking that off. Just concentrate on pursuing your things that you want to pursue, and eventually this will fade away. The shadow will fade away into the distance eventually. The last card you have for your past is the Queen of Cups. So yes, again, you're still thinking about this person quite a lot, and you'll probably still be thinking about them for a long time, actually, in the future. That doesn't mean that you're going to be feeling this hurt all this time in the future. You're just going to still have thoughts pop into your head about them, and, you know, things that they said and did. This is still going to pop into your head about them. This person made a huge impression of you, actually. They molded you in a way, not in a bad way. It wasn't like they kind of controlled you and changed you, but you did change in the time that you were with this person. And, you know, this time with them really, really shaped you. There are some coloured pebbles, smooth pebbles, at the feet of this queen. You might not be able to see them on camera, so I'm going to move that up so you can see. So yes, these, when you look at pebbles, they're smooth, and excuse me, they become smooth by having water flow over them and flow around them for years and years and years, and they become shaped, they become smooth because of this water. So you were around this person for a long time, and you were moulded, you were shaped by the time you spent with them. That's what I'm seeing. And you were moulded by your emotions. That's what water is, emotions. Yes, so that's what I'm seeing in that. The first card you have here present is the Ace of Wands. So yes, at this time your confidence is starting to come back. This is all about thrusting forward, confidence, power, doing things, taking action, all of that kind of thing. It's also about creativity, doing things in your way, in your own way, not worrying about what anyone else is thinking of you, being bold, that kind of thing. So yes, your confidence is coming back. It's not quite there, but it is coming back, or it's starting to come back a lot faster for you at this time. You have had a lot of ideas. They were forming in the Two of Wands, and yeah, these can be all sorts of ideas, creative ideas, career ideas, business ideas as well, things like that. Ideas about self-improvement as well. When I look at this card, I'm seeing a match, you know, someone holding a match in their hand, and it's about to strike, it's about to light up. So once you processed everything and thought about everything that you want to do, and you planned everything out, and you've thought about this properly, this match is going to set fire. And it's going to set fire to a big passion, a big fire inside of you. And you're going to take action. I'm specifically seeing some kind of fitness or some kind of exercise program, something that's going to give you a lot more energy, and this is also going to help you feel a lot better about yourself. It's going to add to your confidence as well, and this is going to have a snowball effect on the things that you actually do, the things that you think you're capable of doing. And yes, this isn't a time of sitting and thinking anymore. This is a time of doing. You're going to really come into yourself. This is your time. The Ace of Wands is fantastic. It's your time. You're strong, you're bold, and this is you. This is you moulding yourself. You're not being moulded by anyone else. You are now moulding yourself. The future is what you are going to make it. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have for your present is, yes, Death. Endings and beginnings. New beginnings. This is all about change. This is all about change that has to happen. You're making some huge changes in your life at this time. Not just physical changes, but internal changes. All sorts of really positive changes. Yes, I hope this is going to make sense. I'm seeing spirituality, actually. There could be a spiritual side to you that maybe you didn't let people see, or maybe you didn't let people know that you had this side of yourself. It might be, yes, I'm seeing part of this or all of this might be revealed to people. It might have to be revealed. This is, the death card is what has to happen. It has to happen. It's not, there's no kind of doubts about it at all. Yes, I'm seeing spirituality being hidden and then being exposed. Now, exposed sounds really scary. It's like you're going to expose something and kind of be left out with people kind of looking at you, or up on a stage or something like that. It's not that kind of thing. It's not scary. This is going to be a really good thing. This is the real you showing yourself, starting to come out and showing yourself to people, being bolder with this Ace of Wands, and just not being afraid to show who you really are, because you're molding yourself, you're becoming yourself, you're not molded by anyone else. This is you coming out. If they don't like it, you're not going to care. This is you. The last card you have for your present is the Two of Cups. So yes, this is beautiful. I love this card. I'm seeing a friendship, and I'm seeing this is someone who you could have known for a long time. Maybe you might have even known this person from when you were a child, because I'm seeing this home. There's a home in the back of this card. I don't know if you can see that either on camera. I'll move that so you can see that too. There's a home up on a hill in the background of this card. This represents your childhood home, which is why I'm seeing that you might have known this person way back from childhood, or at least for a long time ago. And this childhood home that I'm seeing, this is far away from you now at this time, just like it's far away from the couple in this card. So yes, you do have a very deep connection with this person. This is someone who you probably feel very at home with. And you have a very relaxed, very easy time around this person. You have some very good conversations where they're just relaxed. They're just relaxed. I'm not feeling any stress around this connection at all. This could even evolve into a love connection if this is something that you both want. It definitely has potential to do that. It definitely has potential for love. That's what I'm seeing. But it's very relaxed. It's going to kind of, if it does happen, you're going to kind of ease into this very slowly and very naturally. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have, your future, is the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, for single people, if this friendship does turn into love, which I'm seeing that it probably will, it has the potential to definitely do that. This is going to happen very slowly if it does happen, on both sides actually. And when I was seeing in the Two of Cups, this is going to happen naturally. So what I mean by that is, it's going to happen at the right time for both of you. The universe is going to bring you this connection at the time that's right. It's not going to happen before that or after that. So yes, this is going to happen slowly, yeah, because you're going to need this to happen slowly. You're still recovering. You're still going to be recovering from this shadow that you've been carrying around. And they're also going to be very, very cautious. I'm seeing that maybe they might be worrying about losing a good friendship if anything happens with this relationship. You know, for example, if something goes wrong in the relationship, they might be afraid that they're going to lose your friendship. Or if they ask you out formally, or they ask you about a relationship, they bring this up with you, they're afraid that you might say no, or might make things awkward or something like that. So yes, this Knight's moving very, very slowly. He wants stability. So this person wants stability with you. They see you as someone who you can have, you know, they can have a very, very stable future with. So yes, this Knight wants stability. He's looking at this coin. He's holding it up in front of him like a sacred, beautiful object. But yes, this is going to happen slowly, very slowly. Because yes, the coin's in front of him, but he's not doing anything with it. It's not nothing's happening yet. So yes, this won't happen until you're both 100% ready for this to happen. So it's going to be quite slow, I'm seeing. The next card you have, your future, is the Chariot. So the man driving this chariot, if you look at the man driving this chariot, he's wearing a kind of a suit. It's like a shell-like suit of armor. And yes, this can be the Cancer card, obviously, and I usually don't say signs, but yes, I am seeing that this person could be a Cancer. They could have Cancer somewhere in their chart, maybe. But yes, the other thing I'm seeing is, yes, protective armor. So you're still going to have this protective armor up a bit around not just this person, not because there's anything wrong with them, there's nothing wrong with them, but because you're going to have this up because you're still kind of getting over this shadow of this person in your past. And you're both going to be cautious, actually. I keep on seeing that. And yes, this is going to actually be a great person for you. This is a really good person for you. But again, you're waiting until you're ready, and they're going to wait until they're ready. I'm also seeing this as a very intelligent person. You've had some amazing conversations with this person, and they're going to be, yes, the Chariot's about controlling your emotions as well and using your emotions in the right way. So yes, this person's controlling, or they're going to be controlling their emotions around you for a while anyway. Eventually this is all going to come out, and you're probably going to come together, or something's going to happen with you. You're going to have some kind of love connection with this person, but at this time it's still not happening. They're still very cautious. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have, your future, is the Emperor. So yes, again, I don't mean this to sound repetitive. I'm sorry, I know people say I'm repetitive, but if I keep on seeing a message all the way through the different cards, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to pretend I can't see it, am I? So that's what I'm seeing. I am seeing this person, this friendship is slowly turning into love. I'm seeing that again. I'm seeing that this person, again, a very intelligent person, a very logical person. It takes a lot of thought. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of logical thought for them to make a decision about something. So it's going to take some time, again, I'm seeing again, for them to make up their mind. But once this person makes up their mind, they're going to be upfront, they're going to be honest, they're going to be forward, they're going to tell you how they feel, they're going to tell you about wanting this relationship. That's the Emperor for you. Once they make up their mind, that's it, they're going for it. So yes, watch out, not in a bad way obviously, but yes, they're going to start pursuing you, they're going to start pursuing you quite quickly once they've made up their mind, and it's at the right time. It's going to happen at the right time. You'll be ready, they'll be ready. And then I see a lot of passion actually between you